Hey guys, so this heat has been awful the past few days, so let's do a check-in and see how everyone's doing. So Jack here got gelded last week, and if you're wondering what he's doing, he's not about to kick me. He loves butt scratches. But he is dealing with some swelling, which was kind of expected with this heat, but he is getting regular cold hosing and getting some medication to help with the discomfort. Other than that, he's doing really good. Get them butt scratches in, Bubba. Mufasa is our kind of grumpy old man. Yes. He's not actually grumpy. He just speaks a lot more with his ears than most. We're having to work on some weight gain with him, but he is doing incredible so far and is about to get to move out to one of our bigger fields so he can enjoy some munchies on the grass. Ain't that right, Bubba? When they first come in, it takes a little while for everyone to kind of adjust to this. So we like to give them a little acclimation period and just get used to their surroundings before we throw them into a field, so to say. And this guy is just doing great. And then, of course, we got Jack. Jack is a wonderful boy. And, of course, we have Blackjack. Now, Blackjack had some serious allergy issues a few weeks ago. And he's doing a whole lot better now, not near as much goopy eyes. And he is absolutely eating up his hay roll and is very happy to get to have Jack and Mufasa as some field mates for him because he absolutely loves the friends. Hi there, sir. Horses at this degree of malnourishment do not need to go on luscious green grass right away. That's why we hook them up with a nice hay roll like this and put them into our dry lot, because it gives them a lot of time to be able to acclimate their system down. Even on just the dry lot in the hay, he had some really tummy issues there for a few days, and now he's doing so much better, and we're actually slowly putting on a little bit of weight. It's hard to see at first, but we're still fighting for this guy. He is just the sweetest man. Yes, Jack, I know. You need the attention too. Say, but Blackjack needs some attention too. The two Jacks. Hi there, sir. You got an eye booger. Hang on. There we go. Oh, it's still there. There we go. We got it. We got it. Hi there, baby. So next up we have Miss Juliet and we have Ella. So Juliet actually came to us in 2024 and then was adopted out. But we always offer any horse that comes here and gets adopted out, they are welcome back anytime for any reason. So Miss Juliet just was not working well with her owners. There was nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, and her owners tried so hard. They had a trainer and everything that worked with her, and it just wasn't the right fit, which is okay because that happens. So that being said, the owners did the responsible thing and sent her back to us. Well, we went and picked her back up, and she looked phenomenal when we got there. Miss Juliet just has a lot of past trauma that she is going to have to work through a little bit more and find someone that is a little bit more experienced with horses that have trauma and different things like that going on. But isn't she just the prettiest girl? And we are going to do our best and work with her and see if we can find someone that is going to be her perfect fit. Juliet also has some allergies going on. I think everybody does right now. But she has just had a lot of stuff happen before she ever came to us. And so it makes it really hard for her to want to trust people. But that's okay. We can work with that. Then we have Miss Ella. Ella came in with her mom. Ella is part Mustang and part quarter horse. Absolutely beautiful girl. She is right at 2 years old now. and we're hoping to be able to get to where we can send her to some training to get some work done on her and get a really good baseline work on her and let her learn all the things. She has not had anything bad or traumatic happen to her, which is incredible and gives her a really good foundation to be able to have an amazing little life. She is such a sweet girl. They both are. They're both such sweet ladies. Yes, you are. And then we have Over My Limit. He is our problem child. We love him dearly, but he has got so much different things going on right now, and that's why he came out of our general population and came back into one of our lots, because he has got right now what some people call dew poisoning, and it's basically just an infection that comes on his legs, especially whenever he's in tall grass or different things like that. And it's just a rash that can get a lot worse, especially with flies and heat right now. So he's in one of our paddocks getting some work done on that and getting some medication and getting his spray downs and everything else. So this sweet little girl, she still needs a name. When she came in, we were told that she was actually a lot older than what she actually is. We were told she was closer to like her 20s, but actually she's only about 15. Steve, can you please move? Look at y'all. Y'all are just attention hogs. Anyways, she came in. We were told she was a lot older than what she actually is. And we were also told that she was very hard to handle. And so far, she's been really good, except for shots. We are not a fan of shots whatsoever. I don't blame her. I don't like needles either. But she was a little extra around that time, getting her vaccines and getting her Coggins. But what... Over my limit. But what can you expect out of a mini? I mean, come on now. Anyways, this girl still needs a name. So if y'all would like to help name her, we would love that. And these two guys, hi dear, they came in together. Well, they went through auction together, and they were sold separately, and I actually tracked down Steve here and got him back because they have been together pretty much their whole lives. This sweet boy, he's in his 20s. Steve is only about 12, but we wanted them to get to stay together, and so that's what we did. And they're good boys, except for Steve. Steve does not like to be caught sometimes. Steve is a typical mini. Everyone else right now is tucked away in all the different fields. Nobody else is really up right now. I really think they're just trying to beat the heat. They're staying close to the ponds. They're staying in the shade as much as possible. And then later in the evening time is whenever a lot of them kind of come in. And if you hear that, that's Jack. But evening time is when a lot more of them come in and come up to their mineral blocks and their salt blocks and just kind of congregate around. And then when morning time hits and that sun comes out, they are shooting back off and they are staying hidden. And of course we have Miss Mabel. She's a very sweet girl. Yes, she just got to see the vet the other day too and get her shots and get her deworming, and so we're really hoping that she'll be able to fill out better. Right now she is on weed patrol and she is taking care of all of our grass and pretty much everything that she can get her mouth on, including our flowers. So for right now, that is everybody, and thank y'all for going on this little walk with me and checking on everybody. Hope you kind of enjoyed yourself, and we will see you back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have some more faces that you can see and check in on everyone. Thank y'all so much for all your support, all your love, donations that go toward these guys. It just helps us so much, and it really warms us that we are able to give these guys the love and help that they need. So, thank you.